There you go. Get him in, man. Good fish. Good fish, Randy. Grab him.
Oh, yeah.
Good shot, boy. Good fish.
First one of the day.
Real
First one
good
of the
fish.
day for the Lee boys. 5,000 casts, 18 misses, and we finally catch one.
And that boat can catch fish.
G3, you catch them just like a skeeter. I'm telling you.
Well,
Finally.
Looks like we got.
and I'm trying to hold it a little better
Lee boys got
let me let everybody out there know I have heard from anybody from Birmingham to Montgomery to Elliott City that I have no clue how to hold a fish. So I'm holding this one a little different today. I'm gonna get a good hold of it, but Craig and
bite you, I promise.
Craig and I have been throwing out here all day, and Greg's caught 10, Brett's caught 2, and we finally catch one. And of course, I still ain't caught anything. So
That's a good fish, though, Craig.
good
That's
fish,
a very
good fast
good
fish.
Great
So-
fish. You got a little backdoor action on us, I see.
Hey,
Yeah.
patience is
right.
a virtue.
Patience is a virtue.
He just stuck with it.
Kept
Craig, you
sticking
stuck with it, man. and
I
you-
know it.
I see Craig change to the crawfish.
I've had
color
4 or
too.
5 bites all day.
What color you got on there, Craig? Looks like
Craig,
you
go
want
ahead and
some
grab
crawfish,
we
too.
changed
Yeah.
color.
Change
Just
color.
like y'all just got through talking about, we had the same. We had a chrome color. What do we have here?
Rattle trap.
Rattle
Rattle
trap,
trap.
chrome color rattle trap. Go to the crawdad color. Is that
That's
right?
the
Or the
crawfish. That's
crawfish, crawfish color. So finally got
I'm
one.
impressed, Randy.
There we
You're
go.
picking
There we
up
go.
quick.
I'm picking
Yeah.
up.
Hey, you wanna tell folks about your hat when you got a chance? You got,
Well,
you know,
Craig
what better
and I
picture?
both had a good sports blitz cap coming out here today. Left it at Brett's house, of course, like I normally do. Mother, you're used to that. I've been leaving things my whole life. So we came to Slap Out, Alabama, here on Lake Jordan,
There you
and
go.
get me a Slap Out, Alabama hat, so it all worked out perfect.
Have
Tell you
you
what, I
have you
think I'm gonna
collected?
stop and get me one on the way home.
Absolutely.
Everybody else come and visit Slap Out,
Everybody needs a
Alabama.
Slap out hat. I'm telling you.
Hey, Craig and Randy and I want to know what did you eat a big hot dog with mustard all over it? or
Yeah,
what?
it's pretty good. I got
I tell you, you forgot to wash your hands off apparently because they're solid yellow. I don't know what's going on.
you know, it's good, but you know, a hot dog's not even good if it's not messy.
Well, I tell you, you didn't go short on the mustard. No, Brett is a fanatic about dyeing his bait chartreuse, which I am too. I think especially fishing for spots, that chartreuse
How?
makes a huge difference. But
All I got to say is, how did you land that fish? That's what,
I'll tell you.
after that fish, that's what my rod and reel looks like. All I can say is a blind squirrel can find a nut. I had one perfectly hooked earlier in the day, and he spits it out, and this was what was down inside my reel. If I have any equipment that's left, and y'all talking about my mustard hands, but if I have any equipment that's worth anything by the time I get back to the house, I'll be
I can
impressed.
promise you'll be buying a few spools of line when Craig and Randy get through with it. Moss. He got him all right. He said,
That's what
got
I
him.
feel like, man. I feel like Mossy back.
It looks like you got Cousin It down there. That's what you got.
There you go. Show what Randy caught for his
Looks
first
like
one.
Randy got his first 2-pounder of the day.
That's probably really gonna be it. Everybody else gonna have the crawfish color. I'm gonna have a chrome.
That's what that chrome
That's
burn.
what you do when you go out with Pritchards, everybody at home.
Yeah.
Those Pritchards, they give you the chrome, they take the winners. Right here.
This is deep in
There he is.
Got him?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
He's just,
Go easy on him, Big Brett. Go easy, buddy. You got him.
hey, Greg, I've lost so many this today. I've lost more.
Hey, don't say a word.
I mean, I'm just saying I've lost enough today.
You got a bunch of moss wrapped around him. He didn't want to fight.
Well,
now.
he's just twisting and he ain't real big, but I'm gonna let you get him, Greg, this time.
All right,
instead of
I'm
us
going to get
trying
him this time.
Instead of us trying to mess
There
with
we
him.
go. Pritchard's drawn blood. There is a fish under all that stuff, folks. I promise you.
But they are loaded up.
That's what they're living in. So here's a nice example of this fish was living in this stuff right here, and there's the baity bit right there. Doesn't get any more simple than that.
That's about
Nice
it right
job,
there.
Brett.
Finally. I had one earlier on a jig, Greg. We had him right at the boat.
Man, you've had some tough breaks today. You've
And
had
then
several
having-
fish right at the
And then
boat.
I've had a couple on this thing have come up and spit it out.
I'm telling
me,
you.
So.
Well, it's hard. A lot of times it's hard to land fish.
And then you
on
land the
trap.
smallest one, but that's all right. I'm thankful for that joker
Hey,
right there.
moral
folks.
victory.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, there's a wild one. They're all good, man. This is a good one.
Oh, that's a good size.
That's a spot.
And if you can explain to me how you can tell that's a spot.
There's a spot. If it'll stay on long enough, we'll show you.
You can tell.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he's got that trail.
Get in here,
hook on
boy.
back.
There we go.
Good spot.
Oh, I'm all hung up in my cord, but I'm having fun.
One hook, Greg.
There's a spotted bass.
Greg, one hook.
Got the one hooker. Look at that.
One hooker.
Little nose piercing on it. Hey, we're in the exact same spot where we just got through whacking these largemouth. And I've been thinking, you know, all day, man, the spots are in here too. The spots are in here, I know. And just for whatever reason, we haven't been catching spots.
But look at that.
Here's a nice chunky one here.
Look, though, one hook out
One
of
hook.
6
One
is
hook.
in that.
Look at there.
Look,
The hook just
I
fell
mean,
out
it
of
just
there.
fell out of his mouth.
Now that's a little chunky spot there, folks.
And those things are fun. Did you see?
Look at the belly on that little guy,
I hope
man.
everybody remembers at home how hard that fish was fighting right there at the boat. He saw it.
So much
He was
different.
just pulling down, and
You almost-
largemouth kind of gets up and just rolls a little bit.
You almost know as soon as you hook him what you've got, because when you hit a spot, the first thing he does is he starts screaming out of there. And if you don't have your drag backed off, he'll just straighten out your hooks,
Oh, I
tear the
know.
hook out, or he'll just break your line altogether.
That's exactly right.
That's an important thing when you're catching spots mixed in here with them, is you got to have your drag set right.
Absolutely.
But finally got us a nice spotted bass back
looks
in here.
good. Looks good.
Acts like a spot. There we go, another spot.
Oh, wow.
There we go.
I hear you,
Woo,
Gregory.
look, that took his spot. It's a pretty one there, man.
That's a big one.
Boy, he smoked. You can hardly catch up with him. If I didn't have this 7-to-1 burner Corrado, I would have caught up with that boy.
That is a pretty fish.
It is. He drilled it. He knocked 2 feet of slack in my line when he hit it.
Gosh.
He wasn't coming off either. There's a pretty Lake Jordan spotted bass, folks. Check that boy out. You know, we talked earlier about the tooth patch, I think, in the
Yes.
earlier show. Let's get a close-up and see. It's probably only going to appear like a little dot right here. But there's the quickest way you can tell a spot from a largemouth, is that little tooth patch. Now, also, a largemouth, their jawline will extend past their eye, and that's on a largemouth. So the spot, it won't go quite so far back. So that's another way that you can tell. See, the jawline is in front of the eye.
Gotcha.
On a largemouth, it'll go all the way back. But nice spotted bass. Look at the belly on this thing, folks. You think these little guys haven't been eating good this winter?
No kidding. That's about out of the last 3, all 3 of them had a big belly like that.
Well, I tell you, you can tell those spots when you get them on. They just go crazy. I mean, he was going just zigzagging all over the place. I couldn't hardly catch up with him. I love it.
More of Sports Blitz Outdoors right after this.